That's it for us tonight. Sean Hannity in a brand new studio, I think, in New York.
New digs,
looking
Tucker.
good, Sean.
Can you believe it? Maybe they're going to keep me another week. It's amazing.
In a recent stunning announcement, media personality Sean Hannity has announced a new lover since his divorce, astonishing fans and the general public. Known for his direct style and commanding on-screen presence, Hannity has traditionally kept his personal life private, making this revelation even more intriguing. Public interest in his post-divorce life has surged, sparking widespread curiosity about the individual who has captured his attention. As we dive into the details surrounding his new relationship and its impact on his fan base, it's worth exploring Hannity's background and career path, which shaped his unique media persona. Hannity's early life and career. Hannity, a leading conservative commentator, was born in New York City on the 30th of December 1961, the youngest and only son of Irish immigrants Hugh and Lillian Hannity. With a family rooted in the justice system, his father an officer in family court, and his mother a corrections officer, Hannity's early environment left a significant mark on his outlook and career path. Raised in Long Island's Franklin Square, Hannity attended local Catholic schools before attending several universities, including Adelphi University, New York University, and the University of California, Santa Barbara. Although he ultimately left college without completing a degree, his interest in radio broadcasting had already ignited, setting him on a unique career trajectory. In 1989, Hannity began volunteering at KCSB-FM, the college radio station at UC Santa Barbara, where he made headlines due to controversial comments in an interview. This incident, though contentious, propelled him into the conservative radio scene, leading to his first paid role at WVNN-AM in Alabama in 1990, where his show quickly gained a loyal following. Riding this wave, Hannity went to WGST-AM in Atlanta, where he made a lot of contacts, including many conservative movers and shakers. His rising influence soon drew national attention. By 1996, Hannity had become a co-host of Hannity and Colmes on Fox News, a ratings hit that cemented his conservative persona in the national media. The platform allowed him to engage millions of viewers nightly, cementing his status in the media. The Sean Hannity Show, which premiered in 2001, further expanded Hannity's audience. The program rapidly grew into one of the most popular radio shows in the country, resonating with an estimated 14 million listeners weekly, as Hannity's passion for conservative principles continued to attract audiences nationwide. When Hannity and Colmes ended in 2009, Sean Hannity began hosting his self-titled show on Fox News, which has become one of the network's top-rated programs. His political stance grew and was notably more outspoken during the 2016 election, where he emerged as an ardent supporter of Donald Trump, advocating for his policies and often defending him from critics. In addition to his broadcasting career, Hannity is a successful author, having penned bestsellers like Let Freedom Ring, Deliver Us from Evil, and Conservative Victory. These books establish his political thinking, cementing his reputation as a conservative heavyweight. Hannity's media contributions have earned him multiple accolades, including 2 Marconi Awards for Network's Syndicated Personality of the Year and his induction into the National Radio Hall of Fame in 2017. Hannity's career has also been marked by controversy. His relationship with Trump has led some to question his impartiality, especially during the investigations into Russian interference in the 2016 election. His embrace of controversial figures and policies has also triggered advertiser boycotts and public protests. But he's still a power in conservative media. Hannity's relationship with Jill Rhodes. On a personal level, Hannity's romance with Jill Rhodes started in 1991 when he was at WVNN in Alabama, where she was a political columnist for the Huntsville Times. By phone, they bonded in a series of calls, Hannity regularly calling her for story tips. Hannity has expressed admiration for her, noting, "She was truly gifted, and I just fell in love with the little picture in her column." Their romance blossomed in 1992 after Rhodes attended a mayoral debate Hannity organized. When she saw him, she famously said, I looked at his face and thought, that's the man I'm going to marry. Despite the disapproval of friends, family, and even their pastor, who, during premarital counseling, objected to Hannity's conservative position on church affairs, Hannity proposed after a year of dating. They married, however, on January 9, 1993, in a ceremony befitting their devotion to one another. The couple relocated to New York, where they welcomed 2 children, Sean Patrick, born in 1999, and Mary Kelly, born in 2002. Rhodes maintained her journalistic career while supporting Hannity's rising profile, yet she largely stayed out of the public eye, underscoring the couple's commitment to privacy. Hannity's commitment to his family was clear through his dedication of Let Freedom Ring to Rhodes and their children, where he thanked them for their support, writing, "They are the ones who make it all worthwhile, enriching my life on countless levels." Despite decades of marriage, in 2019 whispers started to circulate about cracks in their relationship. Hannity and Rhodes finally announced their divorce in June 2020, having been married for 25 years, though they admitted that they had separated years before. In their joint statement, they underscored their commitment to amicable co-parenting for the well-being of their children, Sean Patrick and Mary Kelly. Jill Rhodes, born on August 27, 1962, in Alabama, spent her early years in a supportive environment that fueled her academic and professional ambitions. With a strong interest in writing and journalism, Rhodes pursued a Bachelor of Arts degree in journalism from the University of Alabama. There, she honed her writing skills and developed a deep interest in political issues, which would later define her career. Rhodes began her career at the Huntsville Times as a political columnist, and her observations on the local political scene resonated with the Alabama audience. Around this time, she also began working at WVNN, a Huntsville radio station, adding radio journalism to her repertoire and addressing listeners on politics and current events. This experience laid the groundwork for her career in media. After their marriage, Rhodes moved to New York City to support Hannity's expanding career while managing their growing family. She briefly worked as a book editor in New York, allowing her to stay involved with the literary field. However, as Hannity's career advanced, especially with his position at Fox News, Rhodes transitioned to focusing on family life, choosing to step away from her own career to prioritize raising their children. While she avoided the spotlight, Rhodes continued to play an influential role behind the scenes. She regularly shared editorial ideas and story suggestions for Hannity's shows, adding her journalistic chops to his act. Despite setting her own career aside, Rhodes's presence shaped Hannity's media journey, showcasing her ongoing support and influence. Jill Rhodes, a committed mother, devoted herself to creating a safe and loving home for her 2 children, Sean Patrick and Mary Kelly. At the same time, accepting the lifestyle of a stay-at-home mom gave her the priority of family that was necessary, considering the unusual requirements of being married off to one of the most recognizable public figures in the country, Sean Hannity. This vow not only underscored her fidelity to her family, but also symbolized her wish to build a peaceful home in the shadow of her husband's ambitious career. Even after their divorce, Rhodes managed to maintain a supportive and constructive relationship with Hannity. Reports suggest that she continued to lend her expertise to his show, illustrating her lasting influence on his career despite their separation. This ongoing collaboration underscores the strength of their bond, showing that their connection transcended the end of their romantic relationship, reasons he divorced her. However, the factors leading to their separation, despite the initial perception of a strong partnership, were complex. One of the biggest sources of tension in their marriage was Hannity's workaholic lifestyle. As a leading conservative commentator and host of The Sean Hannity Show, he adhered to an intense schedule filled with daily radio and television appearances. This brutal schedule put a heavy strain on their relationship, as Hannity was away on business and the late-night airwaves. Insiders revealed that his unwavering commitment to his career left little time for family life, leading to a sense of disconnection between him and Rhodes. As the years went by, it became clear that Hannity and Rhodes were building divergent priorities. As Hannity's career took off, Rhodes focused on raising their children, an effort that often made her feel shut out from her husband's glamorous life. Sources close to the couple suggested that this divergence in focus contributed to the growing tensions between them. Moreover, Rhodes reportedly felt uneasy about Hannity's controversial political views and the media attention they attracted. Having once held her own professional identity as a political columnist, she found it increasingly challenging to navigate the implications of being married to one of America's most polarizing media figures. The pressure of living under the intense public scrutiny that accompanied Hannity's career likely exacerbated her discomfort. Though they presented themselves to the public as a stable couple, sources suggested the truth was much more complicated. The couple's decision to keep their marital issues private created a facade of normalcy that masked deeper problems. Friends and family were reportedly aware of the challenges they faced, yet many were taken aback when news of their divorce became public. In the aftermath of her divorce, Rhodes has largely chosen to keep her personal life private. Unlike many public figures who frequently update their followers on social media, she has opted for discretion, avoiding the spotlight and maintaining a low profile. This decision has only contributed to the mystery surrounding her present activities and personal projects since the divorce. There has been constant speculation about whether Rhodes would go back to journalism or pursue other passions now that her children are older and more independent. Jill Rhodes seems to be more concerned with her health and adapting to life after Hannity. The divorce was reportedly friendly, with both parties claiming to respect each other despite the end of their marriage. This respect is evident in how they continue to co-parent effectively, ensuring that their children feel supported during this time of transition. Not only does Rhodes's ability to remain on amicable terms with Hannity after the divorce speaks to her commitment as a mother, but it also speaks to her maturity in dealing with the emotional turbulence that follows major life transitions. While she devoted herself to stability and support for their children, Hannity moved on to a new phase in his personal life, reportedly settling with Ainsley Earhardt, another Fox News employee. Hannity's relationship with Ainsley Earhardt. Their relationship has garnered considerable attention since the two were first romantically linked in 2019, marking a transition from colleagues to partners that reflects a blend of professional camaraderie and a personal connection. Hannity has been a prominent figure at Fox News since 1996, hosting Hannity, while Earhardt joined the network in 2007 and rose to co-host Fox Friends in 2016. They bumped into each other regularly through overlapping professional circles, working together on segments and appearances, Hannity occasionally appearing on Fox Friends and Earhardt filling in as a co-host on his show. This closeness in their jobs enabled them to establish a relationship based on mutual political affinity and understanding of the media environment. Rumors of a romantic involvement first surfaced in August 2019, shortly after Hannity and Rhodes publicly confirmed their divorce. Although they initially maintained a private stance, insiders hinted at a budding relationship between Hannity and Earhardt. Despite downplaying the speculation, the two were frequently spotted together at events, maintaining discretion regarding their personal lives. As their relationship evolved, Hannity and Earhardt reportedly began integrating their families. Earhardt shares a daughter, Hayden, with her ex-husband, Will Proctor, and sources indicated that Hannity was becoming close to Earhardt's daughter as their bond deepened. They were photographed together on family outings, combining their lives while constantly negotiating publicity with personal objectives. The couple's affair became public in April 2023, when images emerged of Hannity and Earhardt out in Palm Beach, Florida, enjoying meals and hanging out with her daughter. This marked a shift from their earlier approach, effectively confirming the relationship with the public. According to sources close to them, Hannity and Earhardt had been extremely happy together for some time, yet preferred to keep details about their romance private given their high-profile careers. As of now, Sean Hannity and Ainsley Earhardt are managing a long-distance relationship, trying to balance their hectic careers and their relationship with each other. Following Hannity's recent move to Florida, they have adapted to this geographical challenge by making regular trips to see each other. Their shared experiences as conservative media figures, along with their aligned values, contribute to a deep and resilient partnership founded on professional respect and personal connection. Ainsley Earhardt is a television personality and co-host of Fox and Friends who has the background of a Southern girl, a woman committed to her craft and a hard worker. Born in Spartanburg, South Carolina, around 1975 or 1976, Earhardt spent her early years in the Carolinas, moving with her family from Spartanburg to the Foxcroft area of Charlotte, North Carolina, and later to Columbia, South Carolina. Her upbringing in a supportive home with her father, Wayne, who switched from coaching to selling and small businesses, and her mother, Dale, who worked in early childhood education, became a significant formative experience. This nurturing environment instilled in Ainsley a strong commitment to education and a disciplined work ethic that has guided her career. Earhardt attended Spring Valley High School in Columbia, where she first developed an interest in journalism. After high school, she initially enrolled at Florida State University, but later transferred to the University of South Carolina, USC, where she graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Broadcast Journalism in 1999. At USC, Earhardt was a member of the university's Immersive News Laboratory program, in which students got practical experience in news reporting. Professors recognized her talent and drive early on, noting her natural on-camera presence and dedication to the craft. Starting her career in 2000, Earhardt joined WLTX, the CBS affiliate in Columbia, South Carolina, where she worked as both a reporter and anchor until 2004. She covered everything, from events of great significance, including the post-9/11 community reaction, which she tracked as South Carolina students raised money to send money to New York firefighters to replace a fire truck lost in the attacks, to minor occurrences. This powerful reporting showcased her compassion and professional dedication, qualities that would become hallmarks of her career. In 2005, Earhardt signed on at Ken's TV in San Antonio, Texas, as an anchor for Eyewitness News This Morning and Eyewitness News at Noon. Her time in Texas was marked by both professional growth and personal achievements. She completed the Austin Half Marathon and participated in thrilling experiences like skydiving with the U.S. Army's Golden Knights and flying in an F-16 with the Air Force Thunderbirds, showcasing her adventurous spirit. Earhardt's career really took off in 2007 when she began working for the Fox News Channel. Recruited as a reporter, her telegenic personality quickly made her a star and paved the way for her later career. Her signature segment, Ainsley Across America on Sean Hannity's program, allowed her to meet with people around the country. In that segment, she demonstrated her interview skills while retaining her down-to-earth, everyman and everywoman style that appealed to viewers from all walks of life. By 2016, Earhardt's arc became even more defined when she joined Fox and Friends, one of Fox News' signature morning shows, as a co-host alongside a rotation of other Fox personalities, presenting a mix of news commentary and political interviews. Taking over the role from former host Elizabeth Hasselbeck, Earhardt joined forces with Steve Doocy and Brian Kilmeade, helping to propel the show to consistently rank among the highest-rated morning programs in cable news. This prominent position reinforced Earhardt's status as a leading media personality, garnering her both respect and recognition in the industry. Throughout her tenure at Fox News, Earhardt has conducted numerous high-profile interviews, including engaging conversations with President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence. Her interview style often highlights conservative viewpoints, as exemplified when she commended Trump for his controversial policies while critiquing previous administration's actions. For instance, during a discussion about the Paris Climate Agreement, she framed her questions in a manner that aligned with conservative critiques, showcasing her alignment with Republican perspectives on environmental policy and emphasizing her role as a voice for conservative values within the media landscape. In addition to her regular time on Fox and Friends, Earhardt has filled in on a variety of other Fox programs, from All-American New Year's Eve to America's News Headquarters, spreading her presence throughout the network. Her talent for asking difficult questions without being too intimidating has made her a favorite among viewers and helped cement her reputation as a conservative media stalwart. Beyond her broadcasting achievements, Ainsley Earhardt is also an accomplished author. She has penned several books that reflect her experiences as a mother, including Through Your Eyes, My Child's Gift to Me and Take Heart, My Child, A Mother's Dream. Her memoir, The Light Within Me, an inspirational memoir, gained notable recognition, even becoming a New York Times bestseller. These works exemplify her talent for intertwining personal experiences with broader themes that resonate deeply with her audience, allowing readers to connect with her on a more profound level. Earhardt's other relationships. However, Earhardt's career has not been without its challenges. She has faced scrutiny for some of her statements on air, particularly those concerning political figures and policies. Nevertheless, she has persevered, maintaining a strong presence in conservative media circles and continuing to attract a loyal viewership. Ainsley Earhardt has been candid about the struggles in her own life, including 2 marriages that didn't last, to Kevin McKinney in 2005 and then Will Proctor, a former quarterback for Clemson University, in 2012. Her marriage to McKinney marked a significant chapter in her life, one that provided both personal and professional context as she navigated her burgeoning career. Earhardt and McKinney first crossed paths while attending the University of South Carolina, where they became college sweethearts. Both actively participated in campus activities, and their shared experiences during this formative period laid the foundation for their relationship. McKinney got her Applied Professional Sciences degree in 1998, and Earhardt graduated the next year with a degree in Mass Communications. They supported each other through college and ended up getting married because of it. On April 9, 2005, Ainsley Earhardt and Kevin McKinney exchanged vows at First Presbyterian Church in Columbia, South Carolina, which is also Earhardt's hometown. Their wedding was a grand occasion attended by family and friends, featuring an extensive wedding party that included 11 bridesmaids and 11 groomsmen. After the ceremony, they partied with a great reception at the governor's mansion and spent a romantic honeymoon in the beautiful Turks and Caicos Islands. They were both so full of hope about their future together when they got married, and they were ready to move on to this next phase. After tying the knot, the couple initially settled in San Antonio, Texas, where Ainsley Earhardt worked as a morning news anchor for Ken's TV. Meanwhile, McKinney was working in medical sales for large firms such as Bank of America and C.R. Bard. However, challenges can arise in any relationship as couples navigate their careers and personal lives. The pressures of their respective jobs and the demands of married life prove to be significant hurdles. The couple faced difficulties that ultimately led to their separation in 2009. Although neither party publicly confirmed the specific reasons for their divorce, speculation arose regarding infidelity as a contributing factor. There were rumors that McKinney might have stepped out on their marriage, but neither ever confirmed them. The divorce marked a significant turning point for both Ainsley and Kevin, reshaping their lives and careers. Since their split, Kevin McKinney faded from public view, flying under the radar as Ainsley Earhardt's career took off and took off. Her rising prominence in conservative media stood in stark contrast to McKinney's withdrawal from the limelight. Ainsley Earhardt married former Clemson football player Will Proctor after her divorce from McKinney in 2012. Their relationship marked a significant chapter in her life, one that ultimately ended in divorce amid allegations of infidelity. Ainsley and Will met through friends in the media and sports worlds. Proctor, a celebrated former quarterback for the Clemson Tigers, enjoyed a successful college football career and later played professionally in the Canadian Football League. The pair wedded on October 13, 2012 at Winter Park, Florida, in a family and friends ceremony. Their union marked against the backdrop of their twin passions for sports and the media. At the time of their marriage, Earhardt was already establishing herself as a prominent figure in conservative media after joining Fox News in 2007. Proctor had transitioned from sports to a career in finance, working as an investment professional at Neuberger Berman. In 2015, the couple welcomed their daughter Hayden, which brought immense joy to both parents and solidified their commitment to family life. But as time went on, their marriage became less happy. Ainsley Earhardt and Will Proctor were having very serious marital issues by late 2018. Earhardt announced their separation on October 2018 after 6 years of marriage. The next day after her announcement, Proctor filed for divorce in New York, which became yet another watershed moment in Ainsley's personal life. Their split was also complicated by accusations that Will Proctor had cheated with one of Ainsley Earhardt's good friends. Sources indicated that Ainsley discovered evidence of the affair, which led to a significant breakdown of trust between the couple. Proctor vehemently denied these allegations, stating, "There is not 1 ounce of truth to the allegations that I had an affair." He lamented that their private business became public and stressed his desire to co-parent their daughter Hayden as well as possible. Both Earhardt and Proctor made it a point to be good co-parents with their daughter after their divorce. But even after the chaotic unraveling of their marriage, they were determined to keep things stable and supportive for Hayden. In her statements following the separation, Earhardt expressed gratitude for her role at Fox News, which afforded her the flexibility to spend quality time with her daughter during this challenging period. Proctor shared these feelings, emphasizing his desire to be a good dad while working out the new dynamics of their relationship as co-parents. Over time, they managed to establish a cooperative dynamic that enabled them to concentrate on raising Hayden together despite their personal differences. This commitment to their daughter helped them set aside any lingering issues for her sake, challenges Earhardt faced in her career. However, throughout her career at Fox News, Ainsley Earhardt also faced various controversies and public scrutiny. Not only did these episodes damage her reputation, but they also raised questions about media accountability and the role of public figures. For example, in August 2018, Earhardt went viral for saying on Fox and Friends, during a segment on America's greatness, that the U.S. victory over communist Japan during the Second World War was among the reasons for America's greatness. That accusation drew the sort of sweeping denunciations that followed when an Axis power, Japan, was called communist, a historically inaccurate term for Japan. The co-host Steve Doocy attempted to pass the moment off as a joke, but the die was cast, and the segment was ridiculed on social media and by commentators who noted her inability to get these basic historical facts right. In addition to her comments about World War II, Earhardt faced backlash for describing images of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un as very romantic during a segment discussing North Korea's industrial developments. This remark drew sharp criticism, especially given the context of North Korea's oppressive regime and its history of human rights violations. Critics argued that such language trivialized serious geopolitical issues and reflected poorly on Earhardt's understanding of international relations. During the pandemic, Earhardt made several statements that contradicted guidance from health authorities. In one instance, she claimed it was actually the safest time to fly, which directly contradicted recommendations from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, regarding travel safety during the pandemic. This assertion drew ire from public health experts and media commentators, who emphasized the importance of adhering to scientific guidelines. Moreover, Ainsley Earhardt has faced substantial criticism for conducting what many perceive as softball interviews with conservative figures, including President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence. Detractors argue that her interview style often lacks the necessary rigor and fails to challenge her guests on controversial topics that warrant deeper scrutiny. For instance, during an interview with Trump, She praised his suggestion that he had taped conversations with former FBI Director James Comey as a smart way to make sure Comey stayed honest. This approach has led to accusations that she serves more as a mouthpiece for conservative viewpoints rather than a critical journalist, raising significant questions about the integrity and accountability expected from media personalities in today's highly polarized political landscape. Earhardt's public image has also been shaped by broader discussions surrounding sexism in media and the portrayal of women in conservative journalism. In the face of criticism regarding her appearance, she has defended herself by stating that societal expectations often unfairly judge women based on their looks while advocating for tolerance and respect. In various interviews, she has expressed frustration with how female journalists are scrutinized for their appearance rather than evaluated on their professional capabilities and contributions, highlighting the persistent double standards that women in the industry face. Throughout her career at Fox News, Earhardt has also contended with allegations of bias in her reporting and commentary. As a prominent figure within a network widely recognized for its conservative slant, she has been accused of promoting partisan narratives while dismissing or inadequately addressing opposing viewpoints. For example, during discussions about Trump's policies or actions, her commentary frequently reflects strong support for his administration, often overlooking critical analyses or alternative perspectives. As she continues her role at Fox News, these controversies are likely to remain a significant part of the discourse surrounding her career and influence in the realm of conservative media, further complicating her legacy in the industry. What are your thoughts on Sean Hannity and his relationship with his first wife? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.